What's up, fam? What's good with you? This video, we're going to talk about why the controlling woman avoids or will choose to avoid an alpha male. Okay, so the top reasons why she'll definitely make sure she bypasses the alpha male if she's looking for a relationship and she can control. So let's get to a couple of those things there. All right, don't go away. Now, a woman that wants to control a relationship, she usually gets her way. Now, there's a cornucopia of reasons why a woman would want to be in control of everything. Oftentimes, it goes way back to childhood. And a lot of times, a woman growing up as a girl, she sees maybe her mom wearing the pants in the family and the dad's laid back. There's no problem with that. Dad's being laid back. That's cool. Dad's chill. He's all about peace, chilling. He's all about his own little things or whatever. And mom runs the family. She runs the functioning unit. So as a little girl, she sees this. This is in her training. Okay, so our home training dictates as such. So that so that's all she knows. When kids are born, that first impression is what they learn. They're learning from seeing. The kids learn by watching. And then they start doing. So if a girl grows up seeing her dad, he's laid back and easy, and mom is running and pulling all the strings, she's gonna say, okay, well, that's how you do it when you get out in a relationship. That's how you do it. Now, most women, there's a few reasons now, and I won't get into the psychological part of it, OCD and issues as far as, psychological. We're not gonna get into that right now. I got a video on narcissistic, look at is she narcissistic, covert narcissism, and bad behavior and all that kind of stuff. Look at those videos. That'll cover this also. But that's the psychological part of a woman that's controlling. The root causes of her controlling and wanting to be in charge. I'm talking about a woman that's controlling and she's not really happy, but she's controlling because she feels she has to, which is a red flag. Okay, so a woman that feels that she needs to control a relationship, she's doing it for selfish reasons. Not because she was raised that way. I'm talking about one that's doing it for selfish reasons. And not only that, a lot of times it's based on her past relationships. She tried it the one way, and guys just wasn't, her choices and her filters of men that she picked weren't the best choices for her. So she felt she had to take the reins and take control of a relationship. She gets used to it. Now, a lot of times this happens when women are on their own. A lot of times women are educated, they're in between guys, and they just try to get themselves together and put together their resources, education, working, just staying busy trying to build themselves up. That's all well and fine. But what happens when they start entering a relationship with a guy, they want to keep control. So women that are in control, when they meet a guy, want to keep that control and not give anything up. So that's kind of selfish on her part. But now with a woman that's controlling, she knows an alpha male won't put up with this nonsense. And here's some of the things that they normally do that they know that an alpha male won't deal with. See, an alpha male is too much work. Why? Because a woman is controlling, she's going to want a couple of things that has to be in place. This is a necessity. These are needs for her. And for her to give up something or sacrifice or be challenged, she doesn't want that. So here's some of the things that she's actually going to be, and these are the deterrents why she won't deal with an alpha male, because alpha male won't go for stuff, and she knows that. And how do you know she's controlling? She has a need to manage the relationship. Her thing is making sure every dot is crossed, every T, making sure that she has the narrative, and she establishes that in the beginning of where she wants the relationship to go. Hey, with me, I'm like this. I like that. I. What she does is she puts the stuff out there, sets the frame that most guys fall into. Alpha male ain't gonna fall into that frame. She knows that. She's not gonna try it. That's why she'll avoid alpha male. For her to feel safe and secure, she needs to lead the relationship. She needs to lead it forward. She has to know what's going on from moment to moment, to manage it, okay? So she wants to create the guy dance to the beat of her drum. whatever she says, right? So if she wants to go, here's the plans for today, blah, 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 blah. What are you doing? He says, oh, I'm doing this. Well, before you do all that, let's get this done first. What does that do for her? It puts her in a leadership position. And it gives her the authority over him. So he's here, she's here. It fulfills her need to feel her priorities being met, that she's in charge. It gives her significance, okay? And it validates her ego. It boosts her self-esteem. This is why she does it. Every time she gets up in the morning, she knows her self-esteem is in check because she gets up in the morning and it's to the beat of her drum. It's what her agenda is for that day. So he deals accordingly. He falls in line with her agenda. It boosts her ego. She feels she's got what she does is more important than his. It boosts her self-esteem because for women, as we know, her self-esteem is dwindling. It's a finite resource. Women's self-esteem does not stay. It's only based on their willpower to keep pushing it. Whereas an alpha male, she knows his energy is sustainable. A man, a real man, an alpha male, in his masculine frame, that dominant energy is sustainable. Lord, just being himself. He doesn't fight to keep it up. So she knows that she'll lose that battle with the real man. As an alpha man's going to take control. She can't compete with that. So she'll rather avoid that alpha male energy. Next one, because he's in a leadership role, not only is her self-esteem intact, but now it gives her validation. So she can see herself in the mirror every day and feel like she's in charge because, again, her insecurities will kick in. I don't care how much makeup she has on. I don't care how hot she is in the streets. The hotter they are, the more insecure they are because the more makeup they put on, the more time they take to do this. They're naturally beautiful as they are. They don't understand it. We guys, we don't care about all that makeup. Women do that for other women, period. Hey, you ask me, less is more. But far be it for me to have an idea a decision or a position on how women should look naturally. But let's continue. Daily, women need confidence boosters. They need to feel confident. Women are not confident. Insecure, they're not confident. They do things confidently, yes. They are confident in their accomplishments. Yes, they can look back on the records, look back on their awards on the wall. They can look at their degrees or whatever, or their accomplishments, look at their resume and say, wow, I did a lot of stuff over the years and all that. That's great. But the personal inner confidence is lacking. But having the position of being the queen bee in a relationship, it gives her all authority. So that keeps her, again, it keeps the ego in check, gives her validation, it makes her feel accepted, loved, and appreciated, which means it makes her significant. She's the significant one in a relationship. It's not even Steven. It's I, me first, me. It's a selfish narrative that's accepted by the guy. Now, if the guy accepts these terms, he agrees to the contract. How do we know? Because in the beginning, she sets the narrative. I'm like this. When you see me, I like this. I'm about this. I do this. And he goes, oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, I like that. I like a woman who takes charge, and I like a woman's in control. I like that. Sometimes, by default, guys fall into this frame where all of a sudden, in the beginning, he was in charge, like, yo, boom, 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 da-da-da-da. She's like, yeah, I understand, but I like, but wait a minute now, da-da-da-da. He goes, okay, we'll agree, disagree, whatever. And that's up in the open. That's up in the air. But she says, well, either way, I like to get my way. So that's what I like. And he goes, okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Why? He's trying to get something for the night. She's still smashing. I don't care. She's smashable. I don't care about the hang-ups and the attitudes and the OCD. At this point, she's controlling. She's still smashable. Doesn't mean she's not smashable. You can still beat it, it's still doable. The fact of the matter is, if you fall in this for too long and you sign the contract, because you agree to let her be in charge. You say, I'm the queen. When I walk in the room, I want my man, da-da-da-da. He's going to say, oh, okay. So she knows, okay, boom, got him. So she continues. Not her fault. But a lot of times happens when the guy has some shortcomings, whether it's financial or, mentally, physically, something happens. He falls into this where he doesn't feel like a man or whatever. This is weak shit too, but it's all weak mindset as far as the guy's concerned. It's just still a beta male mentality. I don't care how you slice it. Now, there is a way to do it, but if you if you fall back and you're an alpha, I don't care what kind of times you fall on, hard times, your health, all this doesn't change your mindset. When you're here and you're locked in, you're locked in. Those shits are challenges. You deal with those challenges. Challenges are normal. Okay, how you handle them shouldn't be. You should handle them like a real man and step into them. Those are your challenges to handle. Until you handle those challenges, you don't get on to the next step, the next level, the next blessing. But some guys are okay with being told what to do. Now, I talk about this all the time because I'm proud of my mom raised us. You understand? So, but that didn't make me feel like, okay, let me let a woman boss me around. That's not where I'm from. I'm not like that. Period. At some point in time, my mom backed up and said, you know what? He's a man now. You know, what can I say? I hope he's got all the, the tools and, the knowledge and shit. And, I got to, pray for me and let me go. That's it. But that's a masculine. That's the man thing, So, don't just because you feel like, oh, my mom, so I respect women. Of course I do. I know they're strong. You ain't got to tell me how strong women are. I don't need to hear the stories. Okay, I lived it. I don't need to hear the stories. Save it for David. I don't need them. Put them on a shelf somewhere or share them and like and share with somebody else. I got that one down packed. Don't. I live the story. Don't sell me the t-shirt. So, by and large, women are strong. Yes, sure. There's a way to do it right and there's a way to do it wrong. Coming from the wrong place, being controlling and being selfish or manipulative, it's the wrong place. And a woman that is this way will not change. So an alpha male is not her suitable pick because it's too hard work. It's too much work. Takes up too much time. Chances are it'll be rejected. And women hate rejection. The worst thing they can feel is rejection because it's a blow to their ego. And rejection is the feel of make them feel hurt, unloved, and not understood. And rejection is one of the most powerful tools you can use, that a woman would hate to be used on them. So don't do it just to be doing it. Now you're being an asshole and shit. So don't be an asshole. But understand what it is. Ladies out there, if you're in controlling and all that, and that's what you want, fine. You got the guy. There's plenty of guys out there for you to do that. And, that it is what it is. But, have some, understand what you're doing and why things happen the way they happen. You understand? But try to, if you let you control the situation, again, you want to be your best self. You can't do that by tearing this dude down because you want to, because of your past and your past invoice. You handed him all your past invoices from all the guys. This guy, Tyrone, Pookie, John, boom, 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 boom. Here you go. Handle that invoice right there. I'm going to put it on you now for whatever I dealt with before. Don't do that, because that narrative is bad too, because that's negative. Negative, it's not going to get you nowhere in life. So, live your best life. Like, subscribe, comment below, excel, and I'm out.